So I would like to welcome you all to Infosys and congratulations to each one. So this is virtual onboarding. So your place of joining will be Mysore, but due to this pandemic situation, all your induction and training will be online. So you no need to come for Mysore. So if it is not virtual, you have to come for Mysore. So be prepared for it. You will receive an mail. So be ready to relocate based on the business requirement. So if it is virtual, you will receive link through the mail for training and induction. So you can join to those links which you receive through mails. So I'll repeat it once again. Your place of joining will be Mysore. But due to this pandemic situation, your induction and training will be virtual. So if it is not virtual, you have to come for Mysore. So be prepared. So you will be receive an updated mail. So be ready to relocate based on the business requirement. So if it is virtual, so you will get a link through email for training and induction both. So is that clear for everyone? Can I get thumbs up if it is clear? Okay, thank you. So please take a note on this email ID, that is offer_extension@infosys.com. This is for extension of joining date. So please take a note on this email ID, that is offer_extension@infosys.com. So this email ID is regarding offer extension. So if you're having any backlogs or pending backlog exams from semester 1 to 8, so you have to take an extension. So if you have any plans for full-time higher studies or currently pursuing your masters, you have to go for extension, but it is not applicable for distance education. So currently pursuing degree or pending exams, you have from 1 to 8 semester, you can go for extension. So residing in abroad, you cannot join Infosys. So if you're not sure about joining the Infosys in the given date of joining, you can go for extension by dropping a mail to offer_extension@infosys.com. So dual employment. So if you're working in another organization and in notice, you are in notice period, have not yet resigned, so you can go for extension. So there will be few people who have reason for medical reason. Due to medical reason, they won't be able to join the organization. So on that point of time, you can drop a mail to offer_extension@infosys.com. So in completion of Viva projects, backlogs. So this kind, if you're having this kind of reason, you can go for extension. So is that clear for everyone? So please take a note on this email ID. So moving on to next slide. This is update in offer letter. So please take a note on this email ID, that is offer_update@infosys.com. Offer_update@infosys.com. So you might have received offer letter from Infosys. So if there is any kind of issue in your name, date of birth, address or contact number, etc., so you can drop a mail to offer_update@infosys.com. So they will update it for you. So note that while dropping a mail, please mention your candidate ID with supportive documents. So please take a note of this email ID, that is offer_update@infosys.com. If there is any issue regarding your name, date of birth, address, contact number, you can drop a mail to this email ID. So kindly mention your candidate ID with supportive document while dropping the mail. So moving on to next slide. So this is Launchpad login credential. Here the username will be your email ID, that is your personal ID. Here the username will be your email ID, that is your personal ID. So you will be receiving two mails. The first one is to log in for user ID, that is your personal ID. And the second mail, you will be receiving the password, which will be followed by the first mail. So here you will be receiving two mails. One is for login for user ID, that is your personal ID. And the second mail, you will be receiving the password. So you can log in through the mobile app or web link. So it's better to log in web link. So if you're facing any kind of issues, try with different browsers, clear the browsing histories and all, and try it. So is that clear for everyone? Okay. So moving on to next slide. This is Launchpad related queries. Please take a note on this email ID. That is infosys_lpcampus@infosys.com. So if you want to make any corrections regarding name, date of birth, institution name, passing year, so you can drop a mail to infosys_lpcampus@infosys.com. And note that this email ID is also for all Launchpad related queries. So if you're facing any kind of issues in Launchpad, you can drop a mail to this email ID. Regarding name, date of birth, first you have to drop a mail to offer letter, that is offer_update@infosys.com. And forwarding that mail, you have to drop a mail to this email ID, that is infosys_lpcampus@infosys.com. So if you want to make any corrections in your name, date of birth, institution name or passing year, you can drop a mail to this email ID, that is infosys_lpcampus@infosys.com. So here I would like to add one more point. So the volume is so huge here. There are thousands of people to join Infosys like you people, right? So if you did not get any reply for your mail, don't worry. You can drop another mail, so you will get a reply for it. So please take a note on this email ID. So moving on to next slide. This is Launchpad welcome email. So you will get a welcome email from Infosys. So this email will be having 3 attachments. That is, one is pre-joining guidelines and another 2 is related to bank account creation. So in this first one is pre-joining guidelines. So in this pre-joining guidelines is very important. Please go through it carefully. So in these pre-joining guidelines, you will get to know who to contact if you're facing any kind of issues. In the pre-joining guidelines, you will get to know who to contact if you're facing any kind of issues. So please go through it once. So coming to NIC hospital list, it is not applicable as of now. So you can ignore NIC hospital list as of now. So coming to information on bank account creation. So you'll be having 2 attachments in the welcome email regarding bank account creation. So you can go for it. So is that clear for everyone? Okay. So this is how the launchpad looks. So you have to click on for your action. So under that you will be having getting an option like personal details, family details, disability, achievements, education details, etc. So you have to fill all of it. If you want to join Infosys, you have to fill all the details. It is mandatory. So in the personal details, you have to fill all your personal details, whatever it is asked, like date of birth, gender, place, whatever it is asked, just fill it and update it. Same for in family details also, you have to fill all your family details, whatever it is asked, just fill it and update it. Is that clear for everyone? Okay. So moving on to next slide. This is address detail. So you have to fill your address details. So in address details, you have to update your present, permanent and emergency address, all of it. You have to fill your present address, permanent address and emergency address. So kindly update all of it. So if same address, update the same. If it is different, mention it correctly. And make sure that you give all address which has access. So before submitting your address details, please cross check the details that you give and go for it. So we can't make any corrections in the address place. So kindly make sure you give address correct and which has access. So kindly fill all 3 of it, which is present address, permanent address and emergency address. So if you couldn't find city in the drop down, so you can choose an option others and you can type the address. Sorry, city name. So kindly update it, fill all of your address, all three address and update it. So moving on to next slide. This is education details, which is very important. So education is very important and mandatory thing to upload in Launchpad. So it is important because education details helps to check your education background. So please listen to it carefully. So in education details, you have to upload your education documents only. So while uploading the document, make sure the scanning quality should be clear. So while uploading the document, make sure the scanning quality should be clear. So you have to capture a clear picture of your document, avoid background pictures, crop it neatly and upload it. So while uploading your 10th mark sheets, make sure you upload in the right category. That is 10th mark sheet should be uploaded under the 10th category only. So same as for 12th. So you have to upload your 12th mark sheet under the 12th category only. So some of them will be having degree certificates for 10th and 12th. So if you have those degree certificates for 10th and 12th, you can upload it, or you can, if you don't have those degree certificates, just leave it blank. So 10th and 12th degree certificate is not mandatory, but you have to upload your mark sheets. Is that clear? Okay. So coming to diploma and graduates people, kindly upload all your semester mark sheets under the semester category only. And if you have year-wise mark sheets, you can upload it in the year-wise category. So while uploading the document, that your mark sheet, make sure that signature of controller, authorizer, whatever it is, it should be visible. And if you have not yet received your original mark sheets for final semester, you can upload internet copies attested, but make sure that your internet copy should have CGPA or percentage on it. So if you have not yet received your mark sheets, original mark sheets for final semester, you can upload internet copies attested, but make sure the internet copy should have CGPA or percentage on it. So you have to upload your roll number, starting year, end year, everything, and upload it. So if you have received your provisional certificates, degree certificates, or consolidated mark sheets from the university, then only upload it. If you have not yet received, just leave it blank. So please don't upload any kind of transfer certificate, study certificate, bona fide certificate. It won't be accepted. So if you have received your degree certificates, provisional certificate, consolidated mark sheets from the university, then only upload it. If you did not receive, you can leave it blank. You can upload it later. Okay, it is very important to upload all your education documents within 2 days. Kindly upload all your education documents within 2 days only. You have only 2 days to upload your education documents, and it is mandatory. So, is that clear for everyone? Okay. Okay, there are few people who upload irrelevant documents on Launchpad. So please do not upload which is not necessary. So we don't want to see this kind of documents on Launchpad. So if you upload these kind of irrelevant documents, the team will take necessary action. So don't put yourself into trouble and upload your document correctly. So moving on to next slide, this is other documents. So other than education documents, you have other documents to upload on Launchpad. So those are NSR, passport, PAN card and offer letter. So NSR, this is a part of your offer letter. So you will get separate mail for NSR. So note that it is mandatory. Please note that NSR is mandatory. So you have to register to NSR and have IT PIN number. So when you register to NSR, in couple of days you will receive IT PIN number. So NSR which can be downloaded on portal. So while uploading the NSR card, it should be the one with your photograph, your name and IT PIN number on it. If you have not yet received your NSR card, just leave it blank. But don't upload acknowledgement number. It won't be considered. So is that clear for everyone? Okay. So coming to passport. So passport, it is necessary. So if you have passport, kindly upload it. If you don't have passport, please go and apply for it as it is necessary. So if you have passport, you can go and upload it on the Launchpad. If people who don't have passport, please go and apply for it as it is necessary. So in the passport, you will be having a question, do you have a passport? So you have a two option, yes or no. So you can go for yes if you have a passport. And if you don't have passport, you can go for no. And you have to fill the details in passport. So while uploading the passport, the front page should be the one with your photograph and signature on it, and the back page should be the one with your address proof. So next one is PAN card. So hope everyone having your PAN cards with you. So kindly upload the PAN card in the right category. So note that your PAN card should be signed. Without signature, your PAN card is not valid. So please don't upload any kind of minor PAN card. It won't be accepted. Minor PAN card is not accepted. So note that PAN card should be signed. So next is offer letter. So you have to upload your offer letter under the service agreement category. Offer letter should be uploaded under the service agreement category. So you have to sign your offer letter. So this is the offer letter. This is the candidate ID. And you have to fill these details, date, sign your name, write your name here, and location. You have to fill those details. And you have to upload annexure 1 and 2 along with your offer letter. So you have to upload offer letter under service agreement category. In offer letter, you have to fill those details, these details, date, sign your name, print your name, and location. After filling these details along with offer letter, you have to upload annexure 1 and annexure 2 in the service agreement category. So is that clear for everyone? Okay. So this NATS is applicable only for BE and BTech students. Who has passing year of last 3 years. So kindly fill your enrollment number. So this scheme is only applicable only for technical students, that is BE BTech students who has passing year of last 3 years. And please don't forget to fill the enrollment number. Kindly fill it correctly. And you have to fill your bank details also. So NATS POPT form is available on Launchpad portal. Please download and fill your details. So if you're having any kind of issues regarding NATS, you can drop a mail to NATS team, which is mentioned in the pre-joining guidelines. So regarding bank queries, after your date of joining, you will be having bank session. So if you have any queries regarding bank, you can ask in the bank session. Note that it should be either ICICI or Axis Bank. So moving on to next slide. This is mandatory hard copy to be couriered post joining. So those are offer letter, annexure 1 and 2, and BOPT form. So you have to courier the hard copy of your offer letter, annexure 1 and 2, and BOPT form. So you will receive a mail regarding this. So this is statutory form. Statutory form is mandatory for employee generation. So once you update everything, statutory form will be generated. So note that statutory form is mandatory for employee generation. So once you update everything, statutory form will get generated. So it is very simple. Just select the relevant checkbox. That's it. So statutory form should be acknowledged before date of joining. So accept statutory form without fail. So is that clear for everyone? Okay. So moving on to next slide. This is authentication. So authentication is mandatory and it should be done before date of joining. Note that authentication should be done before date of joining and it is mandatory. Just click on authentication and forms will get generated. So if you click on authentication, the forms will get generated. So our team will be able to see your document. So unless you click on authenticate, we will not be able to see your document. So please click on authenticate without fail. So after authentication, wait for few minutes and relogin. Those forms will get generated and you can download it. So don't keep on clicking on re-authenticate, it may get error. So even after authentication, you can upload your pending documents. If any changes made, then only you can re-authenticate. Don't keep on clicking, it may get error. But authentication is mandatory. So there is no CIPR, you can ignore the CIPR form. And you have a location to choose. So you can go for the location preference. You can choose your locations. Okay, thank you all. Hope you have understood the presentation.